Drive this shop. Oh, look at this
Oh!
driver. That's Fast and Furious clips.
Wow!
No!
Yo, no way! He took an Uber to the team fight. Drops down the equalizer. Alistar on one. The ace in a hole going to fly as we see Dopey coming in for the flank. He finds the abscond. He finds the catch and release, and he's still going crazy. The Kingslayer will not fall. As we look, he steals the ult from Zin. He continues pushing forward, and Bessa finding Rel. This might be Washed Up's match as Dopey flashes over the wall. Explosive turnaround. Morning, a good evening, and a good night, everyone, from everyone around the world watching. We are here for our day 2 of Puri's tournament, number 2, and I am excited to bring it all along with you guys. I am your host, Huey. With me is my best friend across the world, Sekio, and man, day 1 was very explosive with the 5 Horsemen coming out very strongly towards the last of that first match. And now today with us, we have another explosive one. But instead of one, we have 2 games for you today. So we're going to follow one above upper bracket, and we'll be following one in the lower brackets as well too. So I am excited. Sekio, how do you feel for these 2 games coming up?
Man, it feels so good watching all those teams get into action, of course, seeing what happened yesterday. We had 2 really cool games to watch. Actually, no, we had 1 game to watch yesterday since we started a little bit late. But at the same time, for today, we got a couple of good games. Like, we still got like some really good players in the mix, of course, in the first game and on the second game. A little bit of the changes, of course, we will see in the lower bracket. You have no more chance to stay in the tournament, so that's why, like, you'll see a lot of, let's say, aggression, a lot of aggressiveness from the players. They're trying to stay, to hold their position, and of course to keep to stay in the picture. Getting into the game, and this is how we kick off day 2 in Puri's tournament.
I think they're trying to find Nefiri, and I think they are here, as Nefiri going to jump over onto Raptors, thinking it's A-OK, but now Patilus is also here as well. Polymorph gonna fall onto Boruto. Boruto gonna have to force the flash over the wall, and I think that's exactly what they're doing. This is what we were talking about earlier in draft. This is elite routing, ladies and germs.
I don't know, versus Cinder, it doesn't look like the
Oh,
perfect
man.
choice here. What's that?
Machine gun going in. Lunara popping the ult. There goes Soroka as well. The barrier gonna be not enough. First blood going to land. Soroka on the run. The dash forward. That's gonna be a 2-0 for the bot lane. LOMX just kind of hanging out, looking nice.
Those players can just take all the objectives. Like, they got the first Drake, they got the first 3 Void Grubs, and he's going for invades. He's always going for invades.
Oh, yeah.
With the smite.
We do find a shutdown there on Lunara. I think they overstayed their welcome in then.
Don't play with Jace.
Right.
Oh,
He
wait,
has
Jace,
plenty
no
of
mana.
Nah, he
Boruto's
still has
here.
plenty. He still has plenty of mana. Do not let that Jace trick you out there. Bam! What I tell you. It's so nope. Unless his mana bar looks like that, do not mess with that Jace.
And
Oh,
the
yeah?
bull carrier for this game is Nefiri. He can just
Oh yeah.
mark someone and jump into the back line.
The Fury knows ball. Wild Growth going to go off of Lulu there. Blue team will secure Rift Herald, but at what cost? As now Jerry trying to put on the damage, but now going to get caught. Houston is going to flank and find Boruto. Kami K going to find the flash away from the machete. That's going to be 2 for the side of LOMX, and then now Rift Herald as well too. It was a little touch and go there in that mid transition, but it seems LOMX is A-OK here. Sorry, was watching here for this. The taunt gonna land onto Ascendant, but he's just doing so much lethality. He's chipping right through the Wild Growth, going to help out, find a 3-man knockout as well, keep Shen alive. Boruto going in for the dash, but that is so greedy, man. That is a low tank full of armor, full of just defenses. You're not really going to get through that. And now Hotel California trying to find a chase down here. The Redemption coming down for the side of NAS, trying to keep themselves afloat. But the poke and the Mundo not going to be enough with the picks. This might be 3 as they keep following down, looking for one more. They do get it. That's going to be 4 altogether. LOMX can start to look to start sealing things up here. And then we wouldn't have any bugs, honestly. Speaking of bugs here, Jace is going to bug me if Jace gets out of it. The big dive going to go through, but Peter finds the kill. And now Boruto a little late to the party, going to have to retreat back. Not going to be able to find much love there, and is going to have to give up that tower as well. NAS really kind of falling back here. This was about a 4,000 gold shift for the side of LOMX. Almost honestly a 6,000 gold lead now, or 6,000 gold flip. So this is a huge spike for LOMX, and as long as they don't really make a mistake, they may be able to push forward and get this game won. Hotel California doing what he wants to do. Mundo lanes wherever Mundo feels like going.
Too late for you to just try and use the turret to save you, but guess what? The damage is huge.
The damage is huge, but it's not enough. They do find Yunara, the Redemption coming down as well, too. The shutdown going to be a 1-for-1, but the ultimate from Hotel California going to keep themselves alive. We're going to see Stocks use Justin's dashing and bashing and flashing, finding 2 in the back line. Now here comes Ascendant, charged up, ready to go, finds a kill. The back and forth, it was just about even, but LOMX still coming out on top.
At the same time, the rest of the team, they're looking for team fights, I believe. This is pretty bad. You're wasting tempo here. You might get caught here, and of course, you see the guy, you see the rockets. Your time is about to be over.
Yeah, as you see the machine guns coming in very close. I do like this response back from NAS. They will keep their top or their mid tower alive. Tries to find it. The Wild Growth going to go. But now Peter going to be the next focus again for Boruto. And I don't think that's it. The Redemption going to land as well. The TP follow up as well. This is not it for NAS. The life bars are starting to fall. And now it is just Ascendant and one member left. Ascendant now is going to not look back and to try to fight the 1v4. But not even Ascendant's great might is going to be enough to stop this LOMX train as they push right forward to secure this soul point. Oriana, and we just have not seen it yet. And now we are back to our game right now, and this may be the last few moments as we see the double kill landing in over for LOMX. Now he see one fall again. Yunara finding 3, Yunara finding 4. That's going to be the triple kill there for Hotel California.
And man, it's so hard, so tough to play.
Right.
It is like Jace's life here. Boom,
Right
he's
here,
out.
yeah, yep. You need Ascendant to live. Ascendant needs to be in the back line, also on the front line as well too. Jace is a very complex character, and if it's not played properly, this is kind of what happens there. You're a huge piece of the puzzle, and you're not fitting to the pieces properly. Another kill here onto Peter Bregman. He's gonna find it. The damage just looking so good and so crisp. That's going to be another one. And then look at the Hotel California flex. We're just going to take about 8 to 10 shots. But that's going to be it as the Nexus down collapses. LOMX with a 10k gold lead finds themselves up 1 in our game 1 in our upper brackets. GG's well played. And I gotta say, man, we mentioned it earlier in draft. It's gonna be a battle of the junglers, and yeah, Mundo came out on top there.
It's just like that. Like both junglers are looking for invades, looking for objectives, looking for early ganks that you normally don't see Mundo doing those kind of stuff, nor Nefiri.
Right.
So you got both of them being proactive and using their prio correctly. Like, you got the mid prio, you can do whatever you need. No mid prio, no blade. That's something I totally respect on both junglers. And on the other hand, I believe that those teams showed us a really good show. And for that show, I believe that I really have to thank the guys in the Discord. Like, the players, and there is something I believe that we are going to have a small interview with their coach to like bring us into the mix.
I'm excited to see as we are just a few moments away from bringing that. We'll get these guys up and ready to go. The coach should be coming up with us momentarily as we are just our way. Here it is,
Hello.
the coach of LOMX, Coach Arlight. Hello, welcome, and thank you. How are you today, sir? There we
Now
go.
I hear you guys.
Hey,
Hello.
how was it, man?
First game of the day. It's a little bit messy, but we drafted something simple. So it was according to plan.
So I want to pick your brain here, if I'm correct. So you banned the 4 supports to kind of get rid of that Corki threat. Corki is so huge in the bot lane. Taking away some of those supports, it makes it easier to deal with the Corki once he does build up. Is that where those bans came in?
That as well. Well, in the second rotation after they did pick Corki, we wanted to get rid of the Nami because it's the best pairing, and we got rid of the other popular enchanters in the first rotation, right? So after they picked Corki, there were only 2 decent options left, being the Nami and the Blitzcrank, which we scouted the enemy support likes to play. And since we have these stationary champions like Yunara and Lulu, Blitzcrank could have been potentially a problem because they have an aggressive composition already, because they took Naafiri Orianna very early on. So Soraka is more of like a cheese pick in bot lane. I think it's not as reliable, and it showed in the end.
It did. It 100% did. We mentioned it up there as well too.
Wait, I'm not sure like if you can hear me double time on the Discord on or the VMix, but like I'll just for the sake of it, I'll mute myself on Discord. Anyways, I have 2 questions about the mid lane, about the mid laner. Like I always tell the people, guys, to get the ring early on the game, like the Doran's ring, not the Doran's ring, the Dark Seal,
Dark Seal?
early on the game that will slow your process into getting your first item bar spike. Like basically you get the loadings or whatever the thing that you're buying. Like some people do it, like it's good for gambling in solo queue, but we usually don't see it in competitive. That's one. The other thing is it popular to get like tier 2 boots on Ari early on the game? I usually see like guys go for like the more damage, or like get the last chapter to get like the mana regeneration, sustainability in lane. I believe those are more important to get it more than the ability to have a small chance of roaming.
Talking about the last chapter, mana issues usually come more for teams that are a bit worse at managing their tempo. So mid laners actually have quite a lot of windows to base or fake base or shadow base. That's why you're not forced to, compared to solo queue, you're sometimes forced to stay mid lane for a long time, trying to figure out what your jungler is going to do. Is he going to reset? Is he going to try to make a play or something like that? In competitive, once you're synced up with your jungler, it's a bit easier to handle. And getting something like a Dark Seal earlier on also helps to like make sure that you're a bit quicker with trying to kill the wave as well. It gives a bit more ability power. It gives you a little bit of sustainability against these kill threats like Orianna and Naafiri. It's not that important to get like the Blackfire torch early, for example. What is important in an Ahri Orianna matchup, and especially if in bot lane there's a Corki and Soraka that cannot move, like if you get roamed on, you're in trouble. So what you want to do is make sure you get as much ability power as possible to try to kill the wave faster than the Orianna, and then you have river control. That's why we got every single Drake as well. Like our tempo was just a little bit better. It was harder for them to keep up. You just have to play with timings, and you're first in river, you feel comfortable, you have spent your gold together, everyone has reset together, and river is ours, Drakes are ours, and the game, like the control slips away from the enemy team slowly. That's the idea,
Well,
that's
at least
huge.
from our side.
Okay.
It's
Like,
it's a
another
little
thing,
faster too getting the
sorry
ring.
here, I need to follow up on
Go
something.
ahead.
Will he do the same thing if you're like this team is playing in like higher tiers on like the LAC or something like that? Will you still go for the Dark Seal? Will you still go for?
It very much depends. Probably not. It's
That's my
hard to
argument.
say.
That's
it's
my
it's true.
argument.
It's a very good point you're making, but I think it's actually a little bit of a problem that many teams at a lower level, a lot of people are
course.
trying to play as if we are in LEC and trying to mimic the very best
Ooh.
Koreans. But I think
Mm.
a lot of these things, it's actually a ladder, especially in competitive sense. Like you have to play towards the weaknesses that you are going to face. You have to slowly build those strengths, and you're gonna hit new walls, new obstacles, and you have to gradually overcome them. We have to do what works until it doesn't, and then we move on. That's why you have to be careful. I'm a very big critic of meta as well. I don't like that people say, "Oh, this champion is just bad. We will not play it." No, it like prove me it's bad at the level you're playing, and then move on. Like a lot of
Mm.
these things are so
I love it.
misunderstood a
Interesting.
lot of times, I think. But that's just
All right.
just my opinion, right?
No, it's
I'm
it's
not
a
LEC.
very it's a very open. No, it's a fantastic opinion. It kind of takes you out of that box there where you're just kind of following the norm, going to over and over and over again. We're not gonna play X character because this team says this character is bad. But there might be something they're missing. They might not be able to pilot the character correctly. I like that outlook there. It's a really nice outlook.
Another
I like
point.
the ring touch as well too. Go ahead.
Yeah, another point about that is, for example, if people say, "Oh, Lux is bad because no one plays it," no one plays Lux mid lane in the higher levels, so it must be bad. But you're not giving even yourself a chance to understand why it's bad. You have to play it. If it works, wait, it's actually good. But if it does not work, if you do fail in the end and you seem like it's a problem, you have to understand what the other mid laner champions do better than the Lux does. But if you just follow, "Oh, Lux is being played or is not being played, it is popular or not," you're not giving yourself a chance to understand why. You're just following the trend. So you're not building your understanding of the game
Mhm.
alongside everyone else. That's what I believe. I might be very, very wrong, but
No, I like it. I
yeah.
like it. It is because a lot of people also just kind of blind follow builds as well too. You pick a character because it's good in the meta, then you build the 6 items and you blind pick the 6 items. You're not worrying about who you're going against, why you're building these said 6 items. You're not even flexing on when you're buying said items. You're following it because it tells you to buy this at 5, you buy this at 5, you get this at 10, so on and so forth. But why are you buying that for said champ? I feel that's a lot of issue there with a lot of players, why they don't really grow. You're not really you're just kind of roboting, you're just kind of going through the motions. You're not understanding exactly why you're doing said things.
You got my point
I like that,
precisely,
man.
and I
Yeah, I
think
like it a lot.
thinking
I like it a
that
lot.
let's not make the game boring. Let's try to think
Yes.
together.
Oh man.
and,
Amazing, man. Thank you so much for your time, man. I really appreciate you for your
Thank you,
time and
guys.
stuff, man. We are wrapping things up here for our upper bracket. LMX, Coach Arlight, thank you so much for your time. We will be moving down to lower brackets. We are moving to the giveaway, but before we move on to the giveaway,
guys.
let's take a quick break. Let's get ourselves ready. Grab some snacks, grab some drinks. Lower bracket is on the way. We are back, ladies and gentlemen. After an explosive game 1 and a enlightening vision here from Coach Arlight as well too. LMOK pushing forward into the upper brackets. Now for you guys at home, Game 2 is on the way. We mentioned that we had a sweepstakes for you guys, but we want you guys to lock in, stay in after Game 2. We will reveal all the secrets, all right? And it's only for those who are in chat. So be sure to stay in chat for those giveaways. What we have in store for those giveaways, I'm not too sure exactly what we have for it. RP! Oh, let's go! Nice! Actual cha-chinga. Yeah. Go get yourself that nice, nice skins. Get yourself going. But with that being said, we have our teams coming up right now. It is Flinks Esports, okay? And going against definitely not washed up. I love I love
That's my team name.
creativity.
That's my team name.
That's your boys? Yeah.
Like, if I'm making a team, I'm gonna call it definitely not washed up. Like, back in the days, I used to be a master player. And now
Mhm.
I'm just having fun in plat and emerald, sometimes even in gold. Like I don't
It's
sweat anymore
crazy.
while playing League of Legends. And like I'm definitely not washed up. Just say. If he went to the top side fight, and he should just skip this camp. Mo,
Oh, I
wakey,
think he is.
wakey.
Oh,
Wakey,
Ooga
wakey,
Booga.
Mo.
Got to be in trouble. Flash forward here. Lucho taking it up. The double knockup plus the auto. See you later. Lucho picking up Ooga Booga. Dude, definitely not washed up. Going to now even things out and making a 1,000-goal lead. The back and forth between these two teams. Everything is just about even on either side. Really, the only lead is coming out from Jin, but it really should be Caitlyn in the lead right now with the cold
Ooh.
public execution. That was a crazy one there, to say the least, as we do see the three-man rotation headed onto the bot lane. Shadow coming in. Ooga Booga gonna punish Mbessa on the top side. The curtain call going to fall as Zar finds Zed as he's not going to be saving his tears, as now that's going to be a two-play kill across the map for definitely not washed up. That may also be Dragon as well. They were able to find tears. They didn't follow up and go immediately after. It didn't seem that a lot of people were very low. I get the tempo is a very big thing, and with it, now you see this pickaxe coming in, the grenade bounce onto it, the auto attack, but now they're here again, and now Zar is marked for death. The barrier gonna flash. We're going to get that ace in the hole as well, too. That's gonna be an easy pickup there for FNQ, and now with Jin down, I'd be very shocked if they do not apply the pressure and rotate into this Drake, as we see again FNQ, the Ooga Booga top, Ooga Booga in his way, and shutting down this Mbessa heavy.
Yes, sir. Top side here. See that Rumble is actually picking some stuff about bot in the bot
Whoa!
side.
The Magnetic Storm coming down from Rel as Cassiopeia going to seal the deal. Silas coming in, bobbing and weaving, finding two. As now he's running away. The curtain call is falling. Dopey gonna have to flash over the big wall. Gets himself out. It's so even on both sides here. It is tied ball game in terms of gold, with FNQ a lead 1 point ahead in kills. Don't have any vision, or they don't have any wherewithal of that they're being taken away right now, so I don't think they're gonna be able to get a chance to, as now Ooga Booga now gonna go ward. Now they get the call that they are secured, but a little too late. FNQ not gonna don't seem too crazy about it, as now, as you see, Cass getting another kill in the mid lane against Dope. This is very explosive. The mid lane popping off here with the top lane popping off. It's really going to be who outshines who and gets their team ahead.
10 minutes on the clock. And, everyone is looking for, like, his side. Zad!
Oh,
Death mark
equalizer
out.
gonna go through. The death mark gonna land. Good reading, but not even close, baby. Save your tears. Going to live on a one and a dream. Pickaxe as well. I'm not sure what that attack speed is. We're gonna head to
Blood.
the mid lane though. Cassiopeia gonna drop the ult, gonna try to escape. Twin Fang popping off left and right. They will find somehow, some way, a form of escape, and now definitely not washed up. Gonna find two with the knockup between Alistar. Now Rel matching back the Magnet Storm. Gonna not be enough as Mississippi finds Lucho, and now Dopey pushing forward here. The Mizma going to stop that dash ability. Gonna have to walk around the poison.
I don't know, there is a lot of options you can go for it, but the option for Ambessa is very limited.
Yeah, and the options are right now is just don't get ganked, as now the mark for death gonna fall again. The equalizer gonna cut off their escape, and Lucho gonna be able to find one. Ooga Booga very low. He is now one-man army to find two, but the shutdown going to go. That's gonna be a tower for two for the defense, but I think FNQ is still out living on top, as this gold is completely even. This game still very back and forth, as now we see it getting taken away. Save Your Tears gonna hop over. Dopey also in the cut, as Mississippi Roman back down with Sinner. The TP coming in from Ooga Booga. And now the Death Mark going to fall. Lucho trying to come in. 1900 left onto Drake. The TP going to fall. But definitely not washed up. Going to grab the Drake, but at what cost now? As it's now just a wave of FNQ members, and now they're trying to find the public execution. Mbessa going to find one. That's going to be the double kill, but he's going to live. Save your tears also up. That's going to be 3. That's going to be 4. That's going to be the ace all together. We lose Drake, but we take 5. I think that's a fair trade in anyone's book any day of the week.
He's not looking to get caught in the side lane, and that's how you how to build a legend from the
Oh
starting.
my
But
God.
Zad,
Oh my
Ooh.
gosh.
Lincoln, you
Look
missed
at
it. He's dead.
him. Look at Tears. Look at the play. Look at the moves. My guy is crazy on the jungle Zed. I was a little hesitant on it in the pick and drafts part of this segment, but my guy has been dominant all across here. 5, 3, and 4. Already getting his items picked up already. Already getting his stacks in as well. This might be a runaway game. Ooga Booga top also being a crazy help with that. Combined lead between them is a 2.7k for top side and 2.4 respectively in the jungle. As we see him go off yet again, Mark for Death going to go. Blink and you miss it. Out like lightning, like a flash. He finds another kill, Solo Bolo.
Who got it in his pocket? Like, yeah, we have 5k gold and FNQ, but the other team been showing some real true skin in the game. Oh, this skin will be pretty hard.
Let's see.
Dopey?
Dopey in on radar. Assam has no idea he's here, and now the exhaust going to fall there. Dopey coming out with the chains in, and now that's going to be the catch and a release. Don't turn to stone. It's only a game, but Dopey now on a rampage. Huge amounts of damage. You saw what that Kingslayer can do.
You definitely said, and of course, he saw that Mo started the team fight now. He's using the ultimate. Sniper tools. 1, 2, 3,
Let's
4.
see.
Oh, the first shot went.
Did he get the
believe
tackle?
that-
Oh, boop, boop. Coming
And the
through.
flash. And the flash.
That's crazy work there. The Rift Herald coming in at the choo-choo train. Beautiful work overall altogether. And now, you can't ask for much more after that.
Nope, I can. I'm enjoying it. I'm just enjoying the show. Rift Herald actually went back to drive his shop. Uh-oh. Look at this
Oh!
driver. That's
Oh!
Fast and Furious clips.
Wow!
No!
Yo! No way! He took an Uber to the team fight. Drops down the equalizer. Alistar on 1. The ace in a hole going to fly. As we see Dopey coming in for the flank. He finds the abscond. He finds the catch and release. And he's still going crazy. The Kingslayer will not fall. As we look, he steals the ult from Zin. He continues pushing forward. And Bessa finding Rel. This might be Washed Up's match. As Dopey flashes over the wall. Explosive turnaround. But it's still going to it's still going to FNQ. Yeah, no, that's a lot. That's literally, it's a lot, to say the least. And it's really what is kind of keeping this up for them. And really just overall, really good job again. Sinner gonna find Alistar there. Just walking down the lane and just sealing the deal here.
But otherwise, back in the game. Oh, no way. Never mind.
Oh, wow. No.
Bessa in. Boom.
And Bessa out.
Bessa out.
Like, want to see a magic trick? Like,
Perfect Mo. Perfect Mo.
yeah, man. This is really big mode here. Save your tears. Gonna find another one. I think that's gonna be the green light for this Baron. 7.9k gold lead right now. FNQ trying to keep their bracket dream afloat.
Now, Elder won't be on the picture, but here, look at this Baron fight. He got the first one. Zen is out. This second is dead. The third will be burned down to hell, and the Baron will go to FNQ.
And I feel like if you didn't try something there, it seals the deal But with that fight lost, even though we find a shutdown, the flash over to Raptors to try to escape, but Mississippi closing out that escape route, and Bessa trying to spin dash their way out of here. I don't know if they're going to be able to find to escape. They do find the Mega Seed. They do try to hop over. They jump back. They crash right into Tears.
Wallah, that's funny.
I mean, you don't need it. You don't need it. That's all you need, you know? That's all you need to make things happen. It's looking awesome and fantastic for their side. FNQ going to break down the base walls here. The first inhibitor going to fall. And you don't want to take that. You don't want to give them any real chances to kind of come back here. I like the momentum there. Drake giving the team a little bit of gold, giving them a little bit of experience as well, too, allowing them to rotate back into the bot lane. And now you can kind of see that they're prepping themselves, closing out, choking out their vision here, and now setting their sights onto this mid bottom lane tower. I like this call, but I don't know if they're going to fully commit. As you see the damage coming in, Alistar putting in a work. Now the Cotton Call going to fall. The Magnet Storm coming in as well. That's going to be 3, 4 all together. Blink and you miss it. See you later. FNQ now looking for the last 2 members. As the knockup going in, that's going to be 3. The knockback going to use the laser. As now the minions are now knocking onto the base towers. There's no one here to defend for the side of definitely not Wash. The second tower going to fall soon. And now the Nexus is wide open. The knock into the laser. The Nexus is going to find 2 kills. But now with no members left, the Nexus is wide open. It's down to 20 to 10 to 0. GG's well played. FNQ taking it home and keeping their bracket chances alive. Alrighty, as we are waiting for this interview to go on. And there we go. Now we're starting to see some people come in. Let everybody know. Let everybody know. We are ready to go.
Yeah, you're ready.
Alrighty, as we have called for the interview already. Just waiting a few more moments. There it is. Phoenix team captain and a huge One Piece fan as well too. Much love. How are you, my friend?
Hello, I apologize for that.
Hey, how are you?
Hey, man.
I'm
that's
good.
fine.
Thank you for
That's
having me. Thank you.
I would just like to tell him thank you for being here, and it's always lovely to see you guys, and it felt like a pretty quick game.
I mean, yeah, it kind of was. First and foremost, I'd like to confirm I'm not the jungler. I'm not the MVP. I'm just the team's captain. So, yeah, it
like
was a
him.
quick game, but what? No, I don't. Don't say that.
Like, what? How does he like? Okay. He feel like he's insulted that as I told him.
Let's focus. Yeah, the game was a bit. You could say that it was quick, but at the start it was a bit rough. But after the dragon fight, I think we found our footing and we finished on a strong note.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
Huey.
no, 100%.
You got it.
Where did that Zed pick come from? Is that a
the Zed
comfort pick? That's not, yeah, where was that coming from?
Well, our jungler is very good with assassins, and in this patch
Okay.
specifically, that item is called Voltic Sword is very OP currently. So we
Right.
thought it's a good pick into Zinzao as well, and into their team comp in general. So he's comfortable on it, he's good on it, and we just picked it away, and it worked.
No, it was fantastic. He melted through most of the team. So that was a really good insight and a good foresight as well there. How do you feel from, being in bottom bracket? How do you feel coming in from bottom bracket? Do you think you guys can make it all the way to grand finals? Do you have it?
I don't know if I'm supposed to say this, but we didn't really lose any game yet. We just missed our first game. So we just missed the
I
game.
felt that. I was about to ask you, how did you get to the lower bracket?
Yeah, we
was
just
Right.
about
missed our
to
That
game.
was literally my next question, because I was gonna say, okay, if you feel good, who did you guys lose to? Because you guys look amazing. So I'm scared to see the team that, but it's not there. It's imaginary. It doesn't count.
I'd admit that it's my fault that I missed the timing and didn't tell the team about
It's
it.
okay.
So it's kind of my fault. But yeah, we
okay.
still have a way to the final. I mean, we're just going to use it and try our best and hopefully win the whole thing.
Okay. Well, I wish you guys the best of luck. Fantastic jungle performance as well, too, by Mo. And good luck for the rest of your period tournament.
Thank you.
Puri tournament number 2.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Alrighty, guys.
that thing about the, of course, the giveaway, it should be like something like a summoner spell or like a hand, a gesture about the champion. We will see it on the screen, and after that, we will announce the giveaway, of course, based on the comments. Right, Huey?
Okay. So I think what we're gonna do is gonna be a guessing game. We're gonna show you guys a quick picture. Maybe an ability.
Okay.
And maybe a champion. And there it is. What champ skill is this? Alright. What champion skill is this? First one to get it correct was the winner. And it is starting to come in. I don't think that is correct, guys. That does not look like the right color. But it might be backwards, upside down. You might be it. If it is, Indomie was the first one there. If we can get the answer here, type to us so we know.
Yeah, like actually, I'm
now.
trying to figure it out.
Okay.
And it
so,
looks like,
yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It is Fizz E. And Indomie is the first one there in chat to get it correct here. And that is going to be our chat winner. Congratulations, GG's, well played to Idami there. And being the first one. Yes. Or, actually, I think it might be Low Air with Fizz E with the correct ability. Okay.
But the first one, like, let's be honest.
You gotta,
let's be
you're
honest.
supposed to say what the skill is and not just the champ. Okay, what champ skill
We
is
didn't
this?
mention that.
So that is, yeah, but it's there. It's there. We'll get it all together. It is a GG's to you guys. We'll be sure to reach out to Puri for the giveaway. With that, thank you all so much for coming in. We reached out to about a 54-ish or so. Let's try and get those numbers up higher. And we will definitely have another giveaway, something for you guys as well tomorrow for day number 3. With that, it is your boy Huey with me, my best friend across the world, Sekio, and a ride. Thank you for productions and, of course, to staff, Puri staff for helping us out to get through day number 2. Day 3 on the way. Be sure to follow the socials. Keep up in the Discord as well too, and keep those notifications bell ringing so you know when we are online next. Be sure to love your mothers, stay hydrated, and until then, y'all, peace.